Hello, everyone. This presentation will speak on HyperSign's email marketing campaign to acquire more leads and also the Can Spam Act. What is an email campaign? An email campaign is a coordinated set of individual email messages that are deployed across a specific period of time with one specific purpose, such as downloaded docs, signing up for a webinar, or making a purchase with a provided coupon. Each email requires a well-written subject line, focused content, and a specific call to action to achieve the campaign's goal. Email campaigns are often sent through email service providers like MailChimp, in which Hypersign plans on using MailChimp for their email marketing campaign. Oh yeah, that's right. Email marketing outperforms SEO, PPC, and content marketing. An email marketing strategy is an important part of any marketing strategy. Understanding the Can Spam Act. Can Spam stands for Controlling the Assault of Non-Solicited Pornography and Marketing Act. It was signed on December 16, 2003 by President George W. Bush as a response to the number of spam emails received by consumers. The act created standards for spam emails by including clear procedures to unsubscribe from them. The requirements were enforced by the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC. Penalties for violating these requirements can be still, so one must take steps to be in compliance with this act. If your email failed to comply, you can face fines of up to $16,000 per email. What are the offenses? Accessing someone else's computer without permission for the purpose of sending spam, registering multiple email accounts or domain names with false information, relaying or transmitting spam messages through a foreign or off-site computer with the intention of misleading others about the origin of the message, harvesting email addresses, or producing random email addresses with the hopes of finding a valid one for the purpose of sending spam email, and also using open relays and proxies without permission. What legal requirement does the Can Spam Act impose on spammers? Spammers harvest information to either use it for their own marketing campaigns or sell or trade data they collect. Most people hate spam emails but do not realize that there is a law that gives some protection against spammers. Because so few people are aware of these laws and it is easier to simply ignore spam mail than to report it, most spammers never even get a wrist slap. Should spam be protected by the First Amendment, freedom of speech? Spamming remains economically viable because advertisers have no operating costs beyond the management of their mailing list, servers, infrastructures, IP ranges, and domain names. And it is difficult to hold senders accountable for their mass mailings. And yes, it should and is protected as long as you abide by the laws set by the Can Spam Act. And it's okay to send spam. Is criminal liability ever appropriate for spam? Most state anti-spam laws prohibit misrepresentation or falsifying the origin of or the routing information on message, i.e., using an IP address or domain name of a third party without permission, including misleading information in the subject line of an email message or in sender contact information. Some states target and restrict unsolicited bulk emails and/or prohibit the sales of or distribution of software that is designed solely to falsify or forge the point of origin of or the routing information on emails. Website visitors should be restricted from using any information collected from the website to send any unsolicited emails. Depending on the website's given activities, website operators should include spam restrictions applicable to their website users. All of this is what Hypersign plans to include when setting up their email marketing campaign. Hypersign marketing strategy looks something like this: reminding the people they can trust Hypersign, writing with a specific goal in mind, and constantly trying to remain trendy. Reminding the people they can trust Hypersign. Hypersign don't need a celebrity endorsement for higher email open rates because they can gain trust by ensuring their recipients remember how they know them. They got their list legitimately, so they can identify how they met each of their subscribers. Each recipient probably knows one of their employees, in which that employee will be listed as the sender, meaning they're familiar with the company. Writing with a specific goal in mind, Hypersign knows exactly what they're trying to get the reader to do. It's not an esoteric goal like giving the reader a better understanding of product offerings. Hypersign would approach their email marketing goals with the same precision, identifying the goal of the email and drafting their call to action according to achieve the goal. The goal could be to get someone to download their ebook. Then they can measure how successful they are by tracking click through rates, conversion rates, and leads. Constantly trying to remain trendy, this plays into people's desire to stay in the know and is something Hypersign can do regardless of their industry. Using languages in their subject line and email copy to connotate thorough leadership while recipients chomp at the idea of being the first to share Hypersign's new information with their networks. Hypersign's recipients would then think they receive juicy data and insights on the latest industry trends, thereby expanding their reach and attracting more subscribers. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.